Today I'm going to talk to you about a new way for students to learn and get connected with the world around them from within their very own classroom. PLEs and PLNs. What is a PLE and PLN, you ask? Well, a PLE is a personal learning environment, a system that helps learners manage to take control of their own learning. A PLN is a personal learning network, an informal learning network that consists of the technologies a learner chooses to interact with and derives knowledge from within their personal learning environment. There are different options of how teachers choose to facilitate PLEs within their individual classrooms. Some teachers choose for them to be completely student-driven, allowing students to choose how they want their environment to be structured and who they want within their PLN. Other teachers facilitate activities that are online or using different forms of technology. For example, they will create a database like Blackboard or WebQuest where all of the information students need for a certain activity is kept and students can access it as they need. Other teachers combine both methods. So as you can see, the PLE is a very flexible method of learning for both the teacher and the student. At this point, you're probably wondering what the main aim of a PLE or a PLN is. Well, let me tell you. The main aim is that learning will take place in multiple contexts and situations and will not be provided by a single provider or teacher. It will promote lifelong learning because students are using skills that are becoming more and more important in everyday society. It gives the students freedom to make choices with the hope that they will learn to take control of their own learning. And it will help students to monitor their own progress. The PLE changes teachers' pedagogy. This is because they no longer have to be the figure at the front of the class. They can now be an aid with ideas or give individual students more support. There are many benefits that a PLE and a PLN provide for the classroom. Some of these are allowing students to set their own goals. They can decide what they want to achieve and what they want to learn about. With a PLE, students can manage and take control of their own learning. They can communicate with others in the process of learning, and through communicating, they can make connections with people all over the world. These connections can help them gather resources that will help them aid their studies and help them to learn more about everything they could possibly think of. And most importantly, PLEs and PLNs are very learner-centered. They cater to the learner's interests and academic ability. Every aspect is about the student, and therefore students are able to derive more meaning from the knowledge they gain from being a part of a PLN. There's also so much ICT that students have contact with today. Blogs and wikis, and there's apps for everything you can think of, and there's portable ICT from cell phones to tablets to laptops, and there's social media with Facebook and Twitter and everything else that connects students to others. And all of this means that students can be connected at all times with people everywhere. And a PLE is a way of bringing this into the classroom and taking advantage of it in an educational way. As a result of this, we need to ensure that we are teaching cyber safety in our classrooms. The importance of appropriate and safe internet use is key. The fact that no cyberbullying is accepted is also very important to be teaching our students. Ways of making cyber safety fun are games. There's plenty of these online. And we need to make sure that we are always incorporating cyber safety into our PLE. Students should always be aware of the appropriate use of the internet. There are many ways we can incorporate personal learning networks into our classrooms. Electronic portfolios for students' work, blogs for writing responses, online discussions, web quests, and all of these promote metacognition because students are required to think about what it is they're learning about. PLEs touch on almost every aspect of the quality teaching framework. Here are just a few. Problem solving, because students are required to solve their own problems rather than asking the teacher. Engagement, because everything is taught at the student's level and understanding and based around their interests. Social support, from students all over the world. Self-regulation. Students take control of their own learning and are required to monitor their own progress. Student direction, because they can decide how they're going to learn and how they want to present what they've learned. Knowledge and integration, because they use technologies across all of their subjects. And inclusivity, because it allows all the students to be involved. Overall, PLEs and PLNs should be implemented into the classroom because it gives students the level of support they need and the ability to take control over their own learning. Thank you for listening to my presentation.